Finally, we've come to the end of the year 2025. Finally. Oh, what a year. For some people, it's been all good and rosy. For some people, it's been, making goals and they've been able to achieve them. For some people, it's not been exactly how they envisaged the year to be for them. For some of us, it's been childcare and taking care of babies and working alongside. However, as we all take our time to reflect on the year so far and make plans for the year ahead, can we also try to be intentional to make plans our spiritual growth? These past few days, I've just been reflecting on how that, for instance, for people in Nigeria, how that a lot of the spiritual meetings are held. I recall during the last week of Hallelujah Challenge, I think there was Hallelujah Festival on a day preceding um, Minister Dunsin's meeting. I've forgotten the name of the meeting right now. And then, there were a lot of these meetings. And I recall it was that particular week when that meeting was holding that President Donald Trump did say that he was going to intervene in the situation of insecurity in Nigeria. And I felt God truly answers prayers. God is actually doing something. There is an awakening in the land. And a lot of these meetings has been happening. Now there's just been the newly concluded YMR. January is here again, and there'll be Wolfbeck, and then there'll be fasting and prayer in different churches. There are meetings and a lot of spiritual awakening gatherings for people. My dear young people, where are you on this? Are we just all about looking for bread and tea and what would eat? What about our spiritual advancement? What about our walk with God? What about stirring up hunger and thirst for the things of God in our hearts? Beyond everything we see, beyond this life and all of the good things in it, there is also the place for eternity. There is also the place for our love for God, our sacrifices. A lot of people will say, "Oh, I'm not cut down for most of those things." So what are you cut down for? You're not cut down for spiritual gatherings. You're not down for spiritual gathering. You're not down for Shiloh. You're not down for this. You're not down for that. You're not down for. So what exactly are you down for? What exactly are you going to be known for? Beyond all the monies you've made, beyond all the connections you've had while you lived the earth, what would you be remembered for in terms of impacting life, in terms of tearing up the hunger and thirst for God in the lives of people? I was surfing the internet yesterday and I saw the post of a Nigerian content creator, I think lazy writer or something, who had literally scheduled an Instagram post to be put up after he has taken his own life to announce his death. And I'm wondering, what if this guy had been under the influence or under the ministration of fathers of faith, of where he's hearing this word of faith, that is, faith keeps coming to him, he's hearing this word, he's meditating on it, and he knows that his life is not his own. He knows that there was a reason. The Bible says that we were bought with a price. What if he had been under those ministrations? Would he have just taken his life and just ended it like that? I just want to really urge and encourage and remind us that beyond all the things that we are trying to run after, there is a place to have a relationship with God. There is a place to set spiritual goals as we enter into the new year. There is a place to, set goals of achieving the purpose for which you were created. Everybody on earth was created for a purpose, but we all come here and then we forget why we are here. We forget the noise in the market has so overwhelmed a lot of us that we have misplaced priorities. As you're going into the year and you're setting relationship goals and you're setting academic goals and you're setting career goals, please set spiritual goals too. Set goals of how you want to advance in your walk with God. Set goals of how you want to raise a generation of other believers who would not be mediocres, who would not settle for safe, who would not settle for less, who would hunger and thirst for this revival. There is a revival, and you don't honestly want to be left out of it. I pray that the Lord will help us, and I pray that the year coming will be that year that we've longered for. It will be that prophesied year for us, where all of our desires will be granted according to God's will. That will do things in line with this agenda for us, not because of extremism or being overzealous, but that we're doing things according to God's perfect agenda for us. Happy New Year in advance. God bless you.
Oh, I love this. Oh, I love this. I love this. Can we cry? Can we cry?